היד שלי הוא נגד פרידה, לכן כך אמר, לא יישא עוד.
Every year as the Memorial Day for the IDF soldiers arrives, there are more songs produced by the Israeli artists, by singers. But it seems that when we come close to the Yom HaShoah, the Holocaust Remembrance Day, the old songs are played, songs from 50, 40 years ago. There was one project made by singer Yuda Poliker about the Holocaust, but there's not a lot of new material out there. The Ministry of Diaspora Affairs and Public Diplomacy decided a year ago to start a new project and bring the current popular Israeli musicians to create new songs commemorating the Holocaust.
I think it is very important to be inside this kind of project because we're talking about the Holocaust every year and we have to remember it all the year. I think the songs, the stories, the books that we can read, the documentary shows that we see on TV has to be with us 24/7. Even if we're not looking at them or singing or listening to the music, it has to be with us 24/7 to be here, that we'll never forget that we have to be inside this experience to make it happen, this thing to remember. It is very, very important to move with this on to the children, the grandchildren, etc.
I'm very proud and happy, if you can say that, about this issue, to be part of this rejuvenating and like delivering something new concerning this very heavy subject, Holocaust, and I'm so proud to contribute like my art and my voice to this thing. I think it's very, very important that we'll just, it will be live as a memory and as an art.
Your family was not in the Holocaust. You're originally, the family's from Iran. Was it harder for you to connect?
No, it wasn't harder for me because I grew up in a Jewish country, and this is the story of all of us. I know many people who were in the Holocaust, friends and relatives, and even though my parents are from Iran, they had very, very bad experience of being Jewish in another country.
And even today, to prevent another danger.
Unfortunately, yes, but fortunately, we're very strong, and we are remembering, and we're screaming to the world that it happened, and we'll never forget that.
One of the things that worry us is the fact that we want the Israeli youth to be closely connected, to better understand what really happened during the Holocaust. We're not talking about second generation today. We're talking about third, fourth, and fifth generation of Holocaust survivors. Or we are talking about those who, thank God, didn't experience the Holocaust in their families. So I think that the modern Israeli artists, young Israeli artists, are definitely the best ones to first learn themselves and feel themselves, and then connect the younger generation to this, though terrible but very important subject in our Jewish history. This year, 11 leading Israeli artists recorded new songs, some of them with new texts, some of them the texts of Holocaust survivors, some of them the texts that are probably well known but have a totally different interpretation once it comes from a young Israeli. And This is a project that has been running for 2 years. Now we have, 25 songs. We have 25 new songs. And on the Holocaust Memorial Day in this country, probably for the first time, it wouldn't be necessary just to play songs of 50, 60 years ago. There will be modern Israeli productions of young and popular Israeli artists dealing with the subject of the Holocaust.